Hi, my name is Jessica Belt, and I'm from the University of Minnesota. I came here to Haifa because I knew that it was a really integrated city here in Israel, and I wanted to study to open my mind to a little of both views of. Can I start again? I don't really know. Okay. I wanted to come to Haifa because I knew it was an integrated city, and I am at the honors seminar for peace and conflict studies here, and I wanted to really wrap my mind around both sides, and I'm studying or interning under the Association for Civil Rights in Israel, and it's been a great experience so far. I've gotten to work under the Arab Education Department, working with human rights education material and teachers in the area, and we had a march on Friday for our rights, and we got to go down to Tel Aviv and march with a ton of different other human rights groups. And it was a really special moment to see a lot of people come under one umbrella for human rights here in Israel, and see that it means a lot to a lot of people from all the groups here in Israel. So it was very special. And I've quite enjoyed my time here at the University of Haifa. I'm glad that I was able to study here this semester. And you should too.
And how'd you hear about the University of Haifa?
Well, I actually grew up in Beirut, Lebanon, and before that I actually grew up for a couple years here in Israel as well, in Haifa. My dad studied here, Arabic here before I was even born. So it's always been kind of talked about, and I wanted to come back, and thought this would be a good town to study in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what's your new favorite food now that you've been here?
Well, it's always been hummus, so it still is.
And do you have a new favorite word?
Gombina.
And if there was one piece of advice you could give someone in Minnesota, what would you tell them to come study here?
What would I tell them? Or why would I tell them to come study here?
Both.
I would say it makes you get out of your little Minnesota bubble. It's not very cold here, which is really nice. And you get to meet people from all over the world, and not only other Americans, but there's Japanese students, Chinese, German, from all over, as well as Arab, Jewish, Druze, you know, it's all across the board. So it's a really good experience.
What's your favorite class so far?
Probably psychology of intergroup relations, because we've learned about empathy and to get into the nitty-gritty, the mirror neuron system, that actually is a new thing that promotes that our first instinct as humans is to bond with each other rather than be in conflict, which is really encouraging. So.
And what do you think is going to be the most impacting thing that you're going to take back with you?
Probably a lot of things that I've learned about myself, even in that class, and just my experiences here. I joined the model, the MUN student group here, which I've been able to meet a lot of other Israeli students here on campus, which I think is one thing that you should try to do if you do come here, is join some other student groups and definitely meet other students here at the University of Haifa, not just international ones. And just that, I don't know, people are the same kind of everywhere you go. But,
awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.